2025 at 9 a.m. The members have an agenda before them. Is there a motion to adopt?
I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda in front of us.
Second.
A motion by Mr. McCall, second by Mrs. Hoyes. All in favor? Unanimous. Very good. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Doctors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, Mr. Grimes. The standing rule is if you're going to arrive late, you bring coffee for everybody, not just
You gotta
for
dance.
yourself. But. All right. Welcome, everybody. Today's special call meeting is primarily in regards to the 2026 proposed millage rate. First up is Mr. Larry Hamill.
Good morning, bright and early. Today is July 29th. We're here for the second of three public meetings we're going to have to present the fiscal year 26 millage. So currently the millage rate for M&O is 15.208. The proposed millage is 15.28. And the rollback provision based on state law would be 14.626. And I'll go more into that with the next slide. The debt service current millage rate is 1.418, proposed is 1.418, rollback provision is 1.365, and again, I'll go into that with the slide on that as well. We had a meeting on July 22nd at 6 p.m. Today, we have a meeting this morning at 9 right now, and we have one more meeting at 5 o'clock today for the public participation. In front of you, you have the 2025 Tax Digest 5-year tax history. This shows the taxes as evaluation going from all the way back to 2020 through current year of 2025. As you can see, in 2020, the net digest value was about $13.1 billion, and as today, it's about almost $9 billion in that 6-year period. Back in 2020, we collected about 4.42% increase over the previous year, 21, 4.81. We had the big year in 22 with tax digest information going up significantly after COVID to 21.33. Then you'll notice in 2023 it dropped down to 9.71, but that is because we dropped the millage rate 2 full mills. Then in 2024 it dropped to 6.93. Again, we dropped the millage rate by 0.92, and currently this year at 7.12. That 7.12 does include the cap of 4% on local reassessment for digest. The rollback provision is actually a document that we're required to put together with the Tax Commissioner's Office. It is a PT-32-1 form. This document, basically what it does is takes the prior tax digest information, breaks down the increase between reassessment and other taxable digest information to come to the current digest. Then it takes your current millage rate as we have proposed to the county. They do a calculation and they figure out what you would need to have for your current millage rate in order for you to collect the same amount of money you did the previous year. And that would be only on the reassessment side of the increase. In this case, it would go from a 15.208 down to a 14.626, or a decrease of about 5.82 in millage. That difference shows up as a positive increase of about 3.98% in the millage rate increase, which is related only to the reassessment portion of the increase in millage, in property tax digest. So going from left to right, on the columns up top, you'll see the 2024 digest. You'll see the real property value of about 25.8. That's before any exemptions. And then you'll see that it's about a $900 million increase to the current year calculations versus growth of about 1.4 for a total of 28.2. Now on the growth side, you'll see the increases in the actual growth for real personal motor vehicles, mobile homes, timber, heavy equipment for a gross digest increase of about $1.5 billion for the growth. That's where you have the exemptions, because when a house is brought on board, you bring it over at the value it is, plus whatever exemptions it's allowed to have at that time. And you don't see exemptions on the real reassessment of the existing real property because it already has exemptions built into calculation. So that being said, the $900 million would equivalent to about a 3.98% increase in local property tax. And because of that, that's why we have to have the public meetings. Any questions on that slide? If we look at the rollback computation as well for debt service, in that situation as well, you'll see it's similar. There's different exemptions allowed under the debt millage versus the M&O. In this situation, it's still about $900 million versus the growth. And in that particular digest is about 24.3 versus the 23.8. You can see the difference. Again, the millage rate is 1.418. If you do the calculation, it should come out to 1.365. And in this situation, it's about 3.88% increase on your reassessment property for local homeowners. Any questions?
Questions? Questions? All right. Thank you, Mr. Hamel. With that, I'll seek a motion to open the public hearing portion of the morning.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Grimes, second by Mrs. Hoyes. All in favor? Unanimous. Ms. Mayo, do we have anybody signed up to speak today? No, we do not. No. Does anybody in the audience care to speak? Dr. Lowe, perhaps? Dr. Dugan? Okay, thank you, sir. All right, so we will hang tight for 5 minutes or so, and if no one shows up, we will call it a morning.
We just have one more meeting this afternoon for future
We
meetings.
do have one more meeting, correct, at 5 o'clock this afternoon. All right, it is 9:15, and I'll seek a motion to close the public hearing since there's no one here today.
Make a motion to close public hearing.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Grimes, second by Mrs. Hoyes. All in favor? Unanimous. And I seek a motion to adjourn at this time.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Mrs. Hoyes, second by Mr. Grimes. All in favor? Unanimous.